What's up guys, JP here, and today I want to drop a little resource on you. It is the favorite postcard that I'm working with right now in our wholesaling business. It's the postcard that we have, it's been working well for us, and we crafted this postcard specifically because we wanted to turn our campaigns a little bit from generating a lot of leads that were very unqualified to generating fewer, better leads. Now, let me give you a little background. First of all, by the way, this image is just something fun to look at until I get to the real stuff. It's just kind of a funny image that you've probably seen randomly on the internet. Interesting stools there that those nuns are sitting on. Anywho, prior to the postcard that I'm about to show you, we had been using a lot of letters. We have great success with our letters. Also, in terms of other postcards, we had been using the very simple postcard that says, and actually, let me pull it out here real quick. Just says, basically, hi, my name is James, and I am writing you because I would like to buy your house at 123 For Sale Street. I can buy your house as is for a fair price and close on the day of your choice. You can reach me at. And we're getting a lot of calls from that postcard, but we wanted to just qualify them a little bit better, have a little bit more on our postcard, and see if we got different type of results. Fewer, better leads is kind of our aim. So the postcard I'm about to show you does a little bit more in terms of the information that it shares, and I like it. You know, you may wonder why we have changed and why we're trying new things. That's a marketing practice that we believe in firmly, and that is constantly test and tweak what you do. You don't want to throw out a good campaign, but you should always be testing new things and seeing if it outperforms your tried and true. So without further ado, let me show you this postcard. Bam! That's right, it looks like a yellow letter, doesn't it? It's kind of interesting. You know, handwritten postcards are kind of the new thing lately. In fact, there's whole courses centered around it from people that are friends of mine and I know, like, and respect. This postcard is based upon a template at one of the yellow letter vendors. I took their template and then kind of made it my own. I just basically edited it using their little online editor. And so I just want to take you through it. Now, this is an actual proof of our postcard, and this is one side of it. I'll show you the other side. Dear Terry Wallace. First of all, if you're not familiar with the yellow letter phenomenon, for a long time now in real estate investing arenas, people have had great success with yellow letters. Yellow letters aren't as effective as they used to be because so many people have been using them, but these postcards that look like handwritten yellow letters are kind of like the new yellow letter in a lot of markets. So even though it looks like a legal pad size paper turned on its side, this is a small postcard. Okay, I've just got it blown up giant for the video here. So first thing I love is this whole house is wanted on the left hand side. I just think that really gets your attention in a very simple way. It immediately tells you what this is about. Dear Terry Wallace, my name is James. By the way, James is my partner with the house guys, so just so you know why it says that. He's the one who handles talking to sellers. My name is James, and I am interested in buying your house at, and I blocked out the address, Pope Street. I'm looking for 2 to 3 houses in your area in the next few weeks. So if you're interested in selling, please call me at, and you'll see there's a local number here. You will not have to make any repairs or pay any realtor fees or closing costs. I can buy your property as is for a fair price, pay all cash, and close on the date of your choice. I just make it fair and easy for everyone. So if you need to sell, you can reach me at, and by the way, I realize there's the M in me is left off here, so please, grammar Nazis, don't crucify me for that. Just a little mistake, but I think people will be able to understand what it means. You can reach me at, and then I repeat the local number again, and I'll be happy to talk with you. If I'm out, please leave a message, and I'll call you shortly. Respectfully, James Alston. Again, there's our number, underlined, and then the 3 bullet points. No commissions, no costs, as is. Now, this is not a flashy, hypey postcard. I find that I don't do as well when I use things that feel like hype to me. A lot of very successful marketers disagree with me. But personally, I like something that has a very average Joe folksy feel. I want it to seem like it was written by a real person. So I very carefully reworded and crafted every piece of this to seem like it was, I mean, I am a real person, so I did really write it, but I want it to seem like somebody literally, without putting too much thought into it, just wrote it out. And, you know, one of the things you'll notice is there's not a single exclamation point anywhere on this. My philosophy is more and more now, exclamation points are spears. They stab at you when you see them in marketing messages. I much prefer to end in periods or even question marks. I don't have any questions on this, but question marks are great. They draw you in and cause your your subconscious mind to start trying to answer them. So remember that exclamation points are spears, question marks are hooks that draw you in, and periods are just, I guess, neutral, but still a good thing to use. I like the little hand doodle of the little sold sign. I think that's kind of cute, and it's not, you know, it's not too much. This is a simple, straightforward message on the postcard, but it's more than the message on the previous postcard. I don't like that some of the messages on some of the yellow letters say, I want to buy your house. This says, I am interested in buying your house, but it doesn't come out and make it seem like, hey, I just know I want to buy it. Like, if you'll sell me your house, I'll buy it. That's the way some of the marketing comes across to me now that I see a lot of investors using. And in this one, it's in no uncertain terms, uses their address and highlights, puts the spotlight on it, but it says, I'm interested in buying. And I don't know, that just has a little different vibe to me. It's not quite so, you know, hit me in the face with this, I want to buy your house. It just feels better. And it's pretty clear that I'm looking for several houses in the next few weeks. And it kind of puts the ball in their court in, I think, a very respectful way. If you're interested in selling, please call me. So I like that. I just, in ending it in respectfully, James Alston. I just feel like this has good vibes, this postcard. You'll notice the local number, I've already mentioned that, but just for what it's worth, I know I'll get this question. Currently, our local number goes through Vumber. We use Vumber for all of our local numbers, but we have it forwarded to a live answer. So we have somebody live answering those calls for us and inputting the information into Podio, and then it shows up as a new seller lead in our Podio account. Now this is the one side of the postcard. Let me show you the other side. There it is. You'll see it's the exact same text. There's really nothing different about it at all, except it's missing the little sold sign because that's where the stamp is going to go. First class stamp, by the way. And there, the space for whoever is being mailed to is obviously here. So same message on the front and back. Okay. In terms of where I am deploying these postcards from, this is from yellowletters.com. And there's a link on the page here to take you directly to the postcard. It should lead you directly to the postcard. There's my buddy Tom. If you scroll down, you'll see there's a section for yellow letter postcards. Go into that section. And if you want to kind of use the same starting point as we did, I chose yellow postcard small investor 4. So it's the number 4 small postcard. And then once I click on that, it will open up and I can edit that postcard and decide what I want to put on it. So if you'd like to model my postcard, I would open up number 4, and then you can just use this image as your guide. And of course, feel free to test it and tweak it on your own. Try a different message if this one doesn't quite represent you the way that you want to. But I will say there's a lot of ninjery, if that is a word, that's embedded in this postcard. So I think it's pretty swift. I'm pretty happy with it myself. So happy to pass it along, guys. Patrick and I love sharing with you what's going on in real time in our businesses. You are our insiders. That is your privilege. You get to know what's going on and you get to benefit from it and test it out yourself if you want to, whether it's a form or a checklist or a contract or a marketing piece or whatever it is. So there you go. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. JP out.